It's finally here. KSI versus Logan Paul. The king of YouTube versus the other king of YouTube. Who's gonna win? I'm excited to see it. You're excited to see it. Your grandma's probably excited to see it too. Okay, so as you guys know, KSI versus Logan Paul fight was a lot less dramatic. Okay, so as you guys know, I mean, the fight ended in a draw, and you know, everybody thinks KSI should have won. Some 5-year-olds think that Logan Paul should have won, but besides the point, it was obviously all just for money, and they made like $10 million off of this fight. All of your money, by the way, if you paid to watch it, if you've been supporting them through it, you know, donating or whatever, then you know what I'm talking about. So the fight happened in front of 18,000 people at the Manchester Arena 3 days ago maybe, and supposedly there was like 800,000 people who tuned into the pay-per-view, which is like insane. That's freaking crazy. That's way more than the amount of people who tuned into Mayweather, and they're speculating at least 500,000 more watched it illegally streaming, not even paying for the pay-per-view. That's an insane amount of numbers. I don't know how much of that is true, if any at all, but I mean, I do know it was a huge event. Everyone on YouTube has been talking about this for months now, and it finally came to the day, and everyone's disappointed with the outcome. I mean, they have every right to be, but also, I mean, come on, did you really expect anything more from this? Okay, so at 8:30, Deji fought Jake Paul, and Jake Paul won. You know, okay, so the fight between Jake Paul and Deji lasted 5 rounds, and Jake Paul came in with a knockout. Well, at least that's what I've read. Again, I haven't streamed the pay-per-view. Not all of us fell for this scam, so, you know, I didn't watch the fight, but I've seen about 15 YouTube videos on the entire situation just in the past day or two. Read a couple articles on it, and, you know, it's kind of disappointing. You know, after millions of dollars, people paid $10 US, like £7.50 to stream this thing, and it didn't really end in anybody winning, like the main event fight. Of course, also Rucka and Scarce, they fought, and Rucka won. Scarce, definitely, I did not expect that. I don't really watch Scarce, but I heard that Scarce disappeared for a while. I did not know that that is why. I don't know if he told any of his viewers that. People were making jokes about, you know, Scarce disappearing, but I didn't know that that was why. And he definitely lost a lot of weight. Maybe he was actually getting ready for that fight. He didn't, I mean, look too big though, but I mean, he fought against Rucka. He didn't win, but I was still surprised nonetheless. Okay, so I guess that concludes everything I wanted to talk about that event specifically. The rest of this is just going to be regular news that has happened around this gigantic YouTube drama thing that's been going on for months. Okay, so let's get this news out of the way. It's been out for a while, you know, people speculated on it and stuff. So Apple next year is releasing 3 new iPhones. Supposedly, they're going to release the iPhone X Plus. They're going to release a newer version of it also, and they're going to release a cheaper, stripped down version of it. And those are going to be like 1,000, a little over that, and then a lot under that. And so they're kind of introducing a budget option, which they've never really done before, ever. I kind of don't know how that's gonna pan out. You know, being an iPhone user myself, never seen Apple do a budget anything before. So, I mean, that's what they were when they started off, but now, you know, for like 10 years, they have been, you know, all about the money. Profits and profits. So I don't know how that's really going to pan out. I'm pretty sure they're just doing it in response to Huawei, who own a huge majority. This quarter, they actually came out on top of everyone, including Samsung and Apple, as far as market share goes, because they have all of their, pretty much all of their devices are, you know, budget-friendly consumer phones, and they are kicking everyone's ass right now. So I think that's why Apple is responding this way. Samsung, I think, is also responding this way. I mean, Samsung has budget options, but they're not great budget options. You know, like Huawei is actually competing with these huge companies. But now they're responding, and hopefully this budget option that Apple releases is worth the money that you pay, because you're still paying Apple money for an iPhone. So hopefully it's worth that money, you know? Hopefully they don't take away so many of the, you know, the aspects of the iPhone that make it great and give you this piece of crap that you paid, you know, maybe $300 less for, or $400 less. And it just ends up not being worth their money at all. And lastly, I just wanted to talk about, we usually do my GNC Pro boxes, we do unboxings, and the first couple were on my channel here, but they've actually moved over to Cody's channel. He just started a channel. So that link will be in the description, as well as the playlist. There'll be somewhere here. So you can subscribe to him. I'll also leave links to Josh's channel and some of his videos too, I guess. So thanks for watching, guys, and you know, be sure to like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for notifications if you care, and you know, subscribe and check out Josh's channel and Cody's channel also, and I will see you guys next time with another video. Hopefully not about Logan Paul or Jake Paul, since I know everybody's doing that.